session?
Yes.
Divine
Hello.
greetings, Masters. Very good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. This is Madhu Soni welcoming you all to Light and Soul Meditation English Group. Very warm welcome, Masters, and thank you so much for being here and sharing your precious time, space, energy. So, Masters, as you all know, we start our session with gratitude. So, requesting everyone at this time to let us join our hands and give gratitude to the Masters. With great respects, regards, and gratitude to the Masters, to all the divine beings, to all the Masters from all the realms, kingdom, and world, to the spiritual, angelic, and astral Masters, ascended Masters, Siddhas, the Param Guru Mandali Masters, Saptrishi Mandal Masters, to our great Grand Master, Pitamaha, Brahma Rishi Subhash Patri Sir, Mahavatar Babaji, and to Mother Earth, Mother Nature, Father Universe, Sun, Moon, and constellations. Dear Masters, we are very, very grateful, thankful, and full of gratitude that you have shared your essence in the form of divine wisdom, knowledge, and also understanding. We ask and pray to you at this time to help us connect with your consciousness and also with your energy. And also, Masters, we ask and pray to you to help us align us with our soul plan and purpose, and also align us with our life journey and soul journey. Dear Masters, keep us under your protection, your guidance, and also safeguard us against all evil. Help us to remove all negativity from our mind, from our body, in the form of diseases that are present. Help us remove all these, and also help us remove anything that does not serve our highest good. Dear Masters, help us to know what is our truth. Help us to know and to speak our truth, to follow this path of truth with honesty, justice, unconditional love, compassion, and kindness. And also help us to choose this path, the path that is true, the path that is meant for us, the path that is what we need to choose, where we are not at all anxious. We are steadfast in our thinking, in our choosing, in going forward. So we ask and pray to you, Masters, to help us with your blessings, your grace. May your grace and blessings be showered upon each and every one of us at Light and Soul Meditation Group and Love Light Star Shine YouTube channel, Masters. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the meditators who are present here, and thank you for sharing your precious time, space, and energy, Masters. Thank you so much. Thank you, Masters. So, as you all know, Masters, today we are doing Patri ji's answer. So, this book, Masters, this is the book that we are doing. This book is written basically by somebody else, but the questions were put by someone or many other people, many other masters who had certain questions. And what has Patri ji's answers been? This book actually guides us what he gave all those answers. So definitely there had been people, who has asked Patri sir, like how and why these things happen. So today, as you all know, we are on to this 39th page number. Okay, so let me share this with you all, and then we will go ahead. I have taken the picture. I have shared it in the English group. I am gonna share it again here, and hope that you also can. Um, Okay, Master. So mine is not loaded. Nirja ji, do you have yours loaded in your laptop or computer, or Gayatri ji? Anyone? Can you connect your 1 second? Mine is actually still loading, so
Okay.
I don't know. Will you be able to connect that? Your WhatsApp?
I'm on my phone today.
Okay, no problem, no problem. That's totally okay. How about I read for a while and then I'll share the screen, okay? Yeah. I did share my in the group, but the WhatsApp on the laptop is still just taking its time, not yet loaded, okay? So how about I go ahead with, yeah, no problem. So Masters, I'm going to read the question and then we are gonna study that. Okay. So the question that Patri ji has put, sorry, the question that some master has put in front of Patri sir, what should be daily activities for a sadhak or practitioner? Meaning the sadhak, meaning the sadhak of meditation. Okay. What should be daily activities for a sadhak or practitioner? Masters, I have sent the pictures of Patriji's answers, page number 39 to 42, but my WhatsApp is not loaded in the laptop today. Basically, it did not. I sent the pictures, but my WhatsApp on the laptop hasn't downloaded it yet, so I can't show you. But after a while, maybe if that becomes loaded, I will show it to you. Okay. Wow, really? Something's up. I don't know what's up, but let's see.
I can try to share if you want. I'm trying.
Yeah, I'm also trying if that takes. Oh, it says login.
Zoom, share screen. Let me see screen.
Give me a minute. Yeah, I will also just give me a minute,
Okay.
masters. Okay. Yeah, you also try that. Okay. Oh, your screen is broadcasting. Okay. Oh, Nirja ji's.
Okay. I can stop. I can stop.
No, no, no. You can.
I need to go back to that posting.
Okay, guys. Give us a second. I'll
Can you
just
see?
pause. Yeah. So, masters, we were on to Patriji's question. I'm so sorry about that. Let's go on to the Patri sir's question. So, Patri sir's first question that was put in front of Patri sir was, what should be daily activities for a sadhak? Okay. So, he says, Patriji, you have to do a lot of meditation. You have to read all the spiritual books. You have to listen to others' experiences. And you have to be in silence. You have to teach meditation. You must be a vegetarian. So now this question, when we ask, um like, I think meditation is the way to go to uplift oneself and to awaken them, and also to heal anyone. Yes, it is very true. But not only meditation, but the other activities of a sadhak or a practitioner of meditation should be to do sajjan sangatya, meaning to sit with good people, to talk about good stuff, to spiritual stuff, or some other metaphysical or occult sciences, spiritual science. We need to read about all these things. Not only that, meditation definitely helps heal oneself, or it brings a lot of peace and calm into oneself. It also removes a lot of, anxiety or other diseases or any other issue that you have. But it also enhances your well-being, right? In like basically all round development happens with meditation. But how? So one should actually read spiritual books. That means doing the swadhyaya, meaning first of all doing swa adhyan on yourself, meaning reading your own self, who you are, why you are here, what is happening with you. So basically doing that inner study and going into the inner journey by doing meditation. Then listening to others' experience. When you listen to others' experience, the ego that is there with the human mind, that also goes away, and then slowly, slowly, we actually understand that it is not only us, but there are others also who are having much better, things going on with them. But not only, it does not mean that we should be jealous, but that ego subsides when you listen to others' experiences, that there are things that others are also experiencing, and that might be unique to them, but certain things that are unique to you, maybe you start thinking that, oh, I am this and this, and so I am on a higher pedestal, or I am on a higher level than others. But no, there are others also who are very similar to you, and they might be also experiencing very good stuff, very higher stuff, or maybe the masters are also coming and connecting with them. You have to be in silence for a meditator. You have to teach meditation. So when you have learned meditation, the sadhak has also to teach meditation, because when you do that, when you start doing that, you also gain. So anybody who teaches anyone anything, they also gain more experience while teaching, right? And you also when you start meditating, what happens, you automatically start changing, the lifestyle changes, the eating habits changes, the way you speak changes, the way you think changes, the way you behave also changes. And that is what also one of the I would say a good effect or side effect of meditation is that you are basically you become a vegetarian. If even if you had been a non-vegetarian, slowly your body actually uh, you know, uh, releases or that attachment to non-vegetarian food. So you automatically start diverting towards, the vegetarian stuff, right? And which is also very, very important that your energy also purifies masters. Okay. Now, here he says, do we need principles in life? We need to have principles, and PSSM clarifies all the principles. The first and fundamental point is meditation. That is disciplining your mind, dedicating certain amount of time to disciplining your mind every day. You go to the gym and discipline your body. Similarly, you go to the meditation center to discipline your mind. Why are pyramids coming up everywhere? Why do people go again and again to them? To discipline their minds. They sit calmly for multiple hours trying to observe their breath. And that is the end of this question, masters. Do we need principles in life? So the answer is here right in front of us. Patriji had said that yes, we need principles in our life, meaning the principle behind anything. PSSM clarifies all the principles. What is PSSM, masters? The Pyramid Spiritual Societies Movement. Okay. And it clarifies all the principles. The first and fundamental, the first and the most basic one is meditation. And what does it calls for? It calls for disciplining your mind. It calls for becoming dedicated towards that time that you put for meditation and you put towards your life. You go like how you do a particular thing every day, routine work, right? You get up in the morning, you wake up, you go to the restroom, you brush your teeth, then you take shower, whatever you want to do, like you are freshening up routine. That is a routine, that is a dedication towards your own self, disciplining yourself, right? Then maybe you do some bhakti puja, whatever, and then what else you do? You start your day with different activities, dedication. A woman of the like a I would say the woman is the caretaker of the house. Not only that, but even a man also can be. But whatever you do, whatever you practice it daily, and that is your dedication towards that particular thing. So very, very important. What are you doing? Basically, you are dedicating your life towards a particular cause, particular discipline. And that actually makes your life disciplined, sustaining, and then you are dedicating your life, or you are also dedicating a certain amount of time, right? So your body is also becoming, your body is practicing, your mind is practicing, your time, your schedule, your family is also practicing along with you, right? Basically, the dedication not only comes from you, but from the whole family. And then you go to the gym, discipline your body like that. Similarly, you go to the meditation center to discipline your mind. So when you go to a meditation center, what happens? Seeing everyone sitting there, what you are going to do, you will also try to sit with them, right? Whatever one person does, the other person also does the same thing. And when you start doing that, what happens with that collective energy, collective, consciousness, you start gaining more energy, more understanding. You have an understanding what is spiritual science, and you gain that knowledge. So then you also understand, like pyramid spiritual, the PSSM stands for Pyramid Spiritual Societies. So they say, why are pyramids coming up everywhere? Why do people go again and again to them? Why? Because to discipline their minds, because the pyramid actually has lot of power, meaning the four angles of the pyramid has helped many of us in gaining more energy. The cosmic energy from the cosmos comes 4 times more to oneself or to wherever they are made. And the energy of that area becomes heightened, and you start connecting with the source energies. So that is why they say, that is why the people, they go to pyramid, Giza pyramid, or they go to the pyramids time and again. Why? To discipline their minds. They sit calmly for multiple hours and trying to observe your breath. Okay. Now, yeah. Now, the last question of this page is desire good or bad? So Patri ji says, desire is always important. The problem is with having unlimited desires. A bad desire is when you find, one second, masters. Yeah. A bad desire is when you find and kill an animal and eat it because you want only harm it. If you can eat an animal that is already dead, that is okay because you are not killing it. What is Patri sir saying? So masters, I'm gonna read it again. He says, is desire, like somebody's asking, is desire good or bad? Patri ji says, desire is always important. If you don't have desire, basically you won't have that push to go forward, right? The desire is always important. The problem is with having unlimited desires. He's not saying the desire is bad. He's saying unlimited desires are bad. A bad desire is when you find and kill an animal to eat it. That is a bad desire. That you want to find an animal, you want to kill it, and then you want to eat it. That is a bad desire. Because you want only to harm that animal. Basically, you want the animal to be harmed. And then once you harm it, once you kill it, that harm is done. And you then after that, after harming or basically killing, meaning that is what you are doing, harming it, right? Once you kill it, you want to eat it. Now, if you eat an animal that is already dead, that is okay because you're not killing it. Why are you killing and eating it? So now they are saying, why are you killing and eating it? You search for a dead one and then eat it. Then you are not harming anybody. You search for a dead one and eat it. Then you are not harming anybody. But that is also, he says later on, but instead you are killing a live thing and eating it. So he says the problem exists in killing that animal and eating it because you are harming life. But here he says that if it is already dead, you can eat it. So I don't know, but he always has said that, you should not eat animals. That desire to eat an animal also goes out. Your greed and your desire have harmed it, okay? But now here karma also comes, masters. That's what I have learned. I'm just going to share what I have in my mind. I'm not saying that Patri sir, whatever he said is wrong. No, it's not wrong. But here, one more thing that occurs is when you actually are buying an animal, a killed animal, somebody killed it, now that is kept in the, uh, shop to purchase. When you go and purchase, what are you doing? You are actually purchasing that animal which has been killed earlier by somebody else. You are not the one who killed it. But then when you purchase that, you actually are buying that karma also, right? So just letting you know, masters, that's what I have learned. I'm just saying. When you say that anything that grows quickly will fall quickly too, do you mean it like a cycle where whatever goes up has to come down? Why does it have to be that way? So Patri ji says spirituality means thinking in terms of permanence. So spirituality is basically thinking in terms of permanence, something permanent. Materialism means thinking in terms of temporariness. You have to shift your focus from impermanence to permanence. So then he says, what is impermanent? Materialistic life is impermanence. What is permanence? Spiritual life is permanent. So when you start leveling up, when you start gaining more knowledge, what happens? Everyone has to come to this point where they understand the Soul journey is permanent. Life journey, this life journey, the physical life is impermanent. The life that we are living is physical, and we have to, when we are living this physical life, we also have to be with the materialistic life as well. Materialistic life can some days be good, some days be bad. Some days you have lot of money, some days you have a good amount of money, not too much, but some days you don't have enough money, or someday you don't have that money as well. So that materialism is impermanence, but spiritual knowledge is always permanent. And the way we start living, understanding, we get that Brahma Gyan, which is this permanent energy, permanent knowledge that we gain, right? So what is he saying? He's saying, when you say that anything that grows quickly will fall quickly too, do you mean it like a cycle? So basically, the question is also demanding, something that grows quickly can fall quickly. Yes or no doesn't, it is like, it should not be like this equals to this. No, maybe something that grows quickly, maybe that grows more fruit, right? And depending on how their life cycle goes on continuous, right? So that is a life cycle. And very similar, as you throw a ball up, it comes down because we are living on this planet Earth. So it will come down because of the gravitational pull. But maybe if we go on the moon, if we throw the ball up there, definitely it will come later, much later than planet Earth. And if we go on any other planet which has no gravitational pull, what will happen to the ball? It will just go about its own way. So very, very important that we need to understand where we are, why we are here, and for what reason we are here, what is our purpose, and what is our truth, who we are. On planet Earth, we look like human beings, but for some other people, we might be aliens. And when we go from here to other places, or someone who comes from other planets to us will also look like alien to us, right? For us, they will be alien. For them, we will be alien. Anyhow, let's go on to another question. What is the significance of silence? So he says, Patri sir's interpretation, speech is silver, but silence is gold. So when you talk about silver and gold, masters, these are the two pure metals in the, when you read the chemical element chart, you know, silver and gold, they are there, okay? And both of them are pure metal. But silver has, as you know, it's a shiny, silvery steel kind of, it looks steel, like steel, but it's not steel, but it also has a little bit whitish tinge to it, right? But gold has a golden aura, golden, just like the sun, right? So silver is connected with the moon energy, gold is connected with the sun's energy. So he says speech is silver, okay? Speech is silver. Whatever you speak is silver. But silence, you know, still the value of speech is less than silence. That is what he means to say. That speech is silver, but silence is gold. Certain times that silence can save you. Where you are not required to speak, don't speak. Just remain quiet. And that time, that moment can turn into something great. Maybe you did not react to a particular situation. Maybe people were thinking that you might react, but you just kept quiet. And that silence is golden. Now, people who earlier they were not talking to you, now they want to talk to you because of this energy. Because the energy of silence is very golden, very divya, right? Very pure. Whereas when you speak, you let something out. Okay, that energy is released. But with silence, you just contain that energy. That is what I want to share. Okay, now another question. Can anybody call the astral body of any master and talk to them? So Patri sir says, when the disciple is ready, the master will appear by himself or herself. You become ready to receive the master only through your meditation. So that is what he says, that when you are ready, the master will appear. And whenever you become ready, you will actually have this connection with the masters, and but do it only through meditation. That is what he said. that you become ready to receive the master only through meditation. Meaning, practice meditation every day and then call the master. Now, what is karma? How will I know? So next question is master, the down, the here, the lower one. What is karma? How will I know I am God, Atman? What can I do for self-realization? Okay. So Patriji says to learn about karma, do meditation. To know about the Atman or Atma, do meditation. So he says to learn about karma, you have to do meditation, because when you start doing meditation, masters, what happens? Through meditation, you come to know what you have done or what action you have taken in your past lives. You come to know about your past lives. Okay. And that becomes very, very helpful to work on your karmas and to exhaust your karmas. But it only comes through when you are going within your own self, doing the inner work and meditating, right? And to asking the question. So now he says to know about the Atman, do meditation. If you want to know about about yourself, about your soul self, again you have to do meditation to know who you are, to find out about what you have to do for self-realization, do meditation. So now he says to even know who you are, why you are here, what is the purpose, what is the reason you are actually having these issues, challenges in your life, be it disease, be it career issues, be it relationship issues, be it any other self-inflicting issue or any trauma, any pain, and something. That is called self-realization, where you are actually trying to know what is happening with you. You're realizing your own self, that you are the soul, not the body. Not only that, but you start getting more knowledge, right? And you start getting to know what karma you have done in the past lives. And when you find out about these, you start getting more answers, right? Okay. Yeah. So next page, masters, page number 41. So page number 41, how can we attain enlightenment? So Patriji says, attaining enlightenment, attaining enlightenment is hard work. Okay? Be patient and calm and try each system one by one. Gautam Buddha went to 500 gurus and followed all the systems one by one. And finally, he found his own way. There is no shortcut. Follow the Buddha and become a Buddha. So, masters, here he is saying about Buddha, Gautam Buddha. What was his real name? Siddhartha, right? So he was a royal, prince, and uh, then he became a king. But later on, he left his whole kingdom and then he went for meditating. He became a monk. He became a sage. Okay, then he found that he realized him, like he got to realize his own self, and then he was called Gautam Buddha, right? Gautam Buddha, meaning Buddha. When you talk about this word Buddha, it also tells you that his buddhi was so sharp. He started gaining so much knowledge. How? Buddhi is uh, your brain, your genius, basically, or the divine wisdom knowledge that you started gaining. He became Gautam Buddha. So that uh, when somebody is crowned with a particular hood, like how we certain people in European countries, they go and they are given knighthood, right? They are crowned. Just like that, Gautam Buddha is also being crowned as Gautam Buddha, because this the word Buddha is basically kind of a crowning moment, a name given to uh, a sage who has a sage or someone who has gained so much knowledge, enlightenment. He has realized himself. So he became this Gautam Buddha. He found that divine knowledge and wisdom, and he understood why these things are happening. What is the metaphysical truth behind it? What is the occult science say about it? What is the spiritual science saying about this? Why we should meditate, why we should not, who I am, why I am here, all these questions, why people have to die, the human beings die, why children are born, why we go through so much suffering, and why there is suffering all around us. So these were some of the questions that Gautam Buddha started getting the answers for whatever his questions were. So what he did was he went to different people. Where did his journey started, masters? Asking questions. He actually was going from his kingdom to a place. Maybe he was coming back home, and his, the person who was, bringing him back on the carriage, the horse carriage. So that person who was driving that carriage, from that person, he asks. So as he was going, like as their carriage was going, there was a person who died. So people were crying, and he saw. So he asked his carriage man that what is happening with them. So he had never seen anyone dying. And when he did not see anyone dying, because there was this, bhavishwani done for him by one of his, priest, that, if he sees the mysteries of life or something, maybe he might go into this monkhood. He would leave everything and then he'll go. So his father, Gautam Buddha's father, Shuddhodhan, actually made sure that Siddhartha does not see anything related to any misery, any crying, anything that was hard or that shows struggles of life. So he was always shown the good picture of everything. But one day when he was going and he was roaming with his carriage in the kingdom, while returning back, there was in a village, nearby village, a family was crying, and he started asking questions, and then he found that, that man who of the family, the head of the family, had died, and so all the loved ones are crying for him. And that was the time that he understood that people die also. For him, this was very, very new. And then he's actually asked question from the carriageman that why someone has to die. So then the carriageman says, whoever takes birth has to go one day, and everyone goes. So that was one question that it was being. So now here, when he says 500 gurus, the guru also was the carriageman. There are people in our lives, masters, who can be our gurus. Even a small child from whom we learn something can be our guru. Maybe we don't think of them as guru, but what happens? They are our guru because we actually have learned something from them. So, very, very important, masters. We need to understand whatever we are learning because nothing happens without a reason. We are shown a way, we are shown a path because there is something that we need to learn. And when we learn all those things, what happens, masters? We actually find the answers to the soul journey, to the soul questions. We realize ourselves, right? And that is one very important thing that, everyone needs to understand. So there is no shortcut. Follow the Buddha and become a Buddha. Now, if you follow Buddha, when he started this journey, when we follow Buddha, we become a Buddha, meaning we also become, we also can self-realize ourselves. We can also become enlightened, and we can also gain lot of knowledge, lot of wisdom, right? That is what is Buddhahood. Buddhahood is having your buddhi, having that knowledge, having that wisdom within yourself to understand who you are, and that is called Buddhahood. Okay, I took some time to help you all, but also, what is the ego? Now, another one is, what is the ego? How to identify it? Can we consider the terms I, myself, me, my own, etc. as effects of the ego? Patriji says never. First, there is no ego. There is only ignorance in people. Ego is only an outward camouflage, meaning we actually are just like how iguanas are there, or we in Hindi we do say girgitan, but here just like iguanas, We actually camouflage ourselves by showing that, oh, we know this and we know that. That's just a outward, cover. But deep inside, everybody is innocent and pure. People have to act in society as though they are egoistic. So far, I have not seen the ego because it does not exist. Ignorance is there. So why people behave like that? Because they think that they are, so certain other people will think about you, about me, or anyone else that, oh, she does not talk, or he does not talk, he does not speak, or because they are egoistic. Because it's your mind saying that they are egoistic. But what is happening? They might be feeling fearful or anxious, talking to someone, so that is why they are keeping quiet. And you think that, maybe they are jealous or doing something. But the point is, maybe that is what Patri sir's understanding is, okay? Because it does not exist. Ignorance is there. In our PSSM literature, we never talk about resolving the ego. We only do meditation, okay? Now let us go on to another question. How do we unlock the doors of to our intellect? We have to come out of our idiocy, that is being become like behaving like an idiot. There is no other way. We have to do more and more meditation. Every master completely destroys his or her villainous mind, and everybody has to become a master. Give more time to your meditations and less time to your fights with the family. After the meditation session, having or taking part in a question answer session and experiences sharing session is very important. That's how we unlock the doors of our intellects. Okay, so that is what he is saying. Now, another question, masters. Yeah, the last question is, the on this page, the last question: what is non-attachment or detachment? Removing yourself from a place of attention and from a place of importance, you know so removing yourself from a place of attention and from a place of importance, wherever and whenever you find yourself irrelevant in that particular situation is called non-attachment. Basically, wherever you feel that people are giving attention to you, you should detach yourself from that place. And also, a place where you are given so much importance, just detach yourself. Whenever you find yourself irrelevant in that particular situation is called non-attachment. Okay. So that is also maybe that position, that place, maybe that is not meant for you, or that is meant for you, but why to give that much importance to all those things, right? Why to show off? That is what he's saying. That is irrelevant. And that is this particular situation where you feel such and such feeling about yourself. You feel so proud and you feel because of ignorance you are doing. But who we are, masters, we are all equal. And that is what he's saying. That is what it means. So finding yourself that you are, so big and so this and that, it is very irrelevant. So take yourself out from that situation, become non-attached. What does awareness mean? Now, another question is, what does awareness mean? Awareness is defined as being fully conscious of all the angles of a given situation. So basically becoming aware of everything around you and every situation around you and every question about that particular situation. Awareness is synonymous with the word consciousness. The phrases being aware of and being conscious of signify the same meaning. So this is like self-explanatory, masters. Very easy though to understand. But if you would like to know anything later on, you can definitely ask me. How do we develop our awareness? Or if you want to explain, you can definitely explain if you feel that, you want to put another view into that. Yes, you can. How do we develop our awareness? So question to Patri sir, how can one develop their own awareness? Awareness is what we are made of. Develop the self, develop the I, live with the self more and more, not with your bones, muscles, and sense organs. If we live more with our bones, muscles, and sense organs, we only develop them and not our awareness. If we begin to stay more and more with our own self, we begin to realize the magnificence of awareness, the all pervading nature of awareness, and the bounteous nature of awareness. So he says not to worry about your body, not to worry about your bones, muscles, organs. Just try to see who you are, why, develop that who I am that, we say, right? Who is that I am? You need to become conscious of that. What is the I in you telling you who you are? So your who you are can be not only from this lifetime, masters, but also from many other lifetimes, many other incarnations, from different dimensions, portals. You never know from where, right? That is your I. Your I will actually be telling you who you are. So you have to develop yourself. Anyhow. Now, next question, masters. How can we recognize the divinity and connect to our soul completely? Patri says there are two things, dunyadari and deendari. What is dunyadari? Worldly, right? Living in a worldly life, living in a world, living in a materialistic world, or living a worldly life. And deendari. Deen is basically your deen iman, as we say, right? Meaning how the goodness that you carry, and then donating. So when somebody donates their time, money, energy, what are they doing? They are donating. They're donating their time, their money, their energy, their services, right? And that is what you are basically doing something good. And that is materialism and spirituality. So Dindari, in Dindari, we do donation. We are actually working with the spiritual stuff. That is spirituality. But when you do dunyadari, that is materialism. Okay? Meaning you are doing the give and take. uh, okay, I took so much money from you. You have to give me back. That is, you know, the back and forth exchange of money happening. Spirituality unites all the people, all the people. Materialism divides all the people. Your body is different. My body is different. Your mind is different. My mind is different. But we are all one in the soul. We are different in the body and mind. Our body and mind are a result of our culture. Yeah. So we are different in the body and mind. Our body and mind are a result of our culture and our society, but our soul is divine. We all have one source in the divine. We have got different sources in the body and the mind. But the source of your soul is the same as the source of my soul. Okay, let me see if we are done with page number 42. Yeah, okay. So the last part I did not took picture, so I'm gonna just share it. So he says in Ruhaniyat, that is the process of connecting to the soul. Ruhani, when we talk about Atma in Urdu, we say uh, it's like so soulful, such a Ruhani song, such a beautiful song, soulful song. In Ruhaniyat, the process of connecting to the soul, we all meet, we become one. So the tussle is always there, but we will overcome it. It is natural that a baby becomes an adult. The baby will not remain a baby forever. The baby is growing. The soul is also growing. The soul is always unattached to the body mind. It will become free from the body mind. So, when you are talking about the soul, when you start working on your soul, the process of connecting to the soul, we start understanding that we are all one. It's not only about the body and mind, but our soul definitely is within this physical body. But once this physical body goes away, the soul is free. It now ventures forward to his or her home. What is the home? The spiritual world is the home. And so the soul is also growing along with you. So whenever you learn a particular wisdom, whenever you learn or you gain some knowledge, what happens? As you gain that knowledge, you basically are not ignorant anymore. You start knowing stuff. But once you know that stuff and once you apply that stuff time and again, when you do that again, when you teach people again and again all these things, what happens? That soul wisdom becomes your, I mean, that knowledge of yours that you gained. Now, when you are applying it time and again, that becomes your soul wisdom. And that is what he's talking about. So every incarnation you grow. So even your soul, from the infant soul to baby soul to young soul, mature soul, adult soul, and then you are into the pure soul, nirvanic soul. You grow. The soul also grows, right? That is what he's saying. Okay. So, and then once the physical body goes away, the body mind goes away, your soul is free, right? So that is where we are going to end today's Swadhyay Masters. Anyone has anything to share or ask at this time, Masters? Anyone would like to add something to it, to what we read? Any questions so far, Masters? Anyone has anything to speak, share? Any questions that you have, Masters?
Hey, Madhuji, no, it was
Yes.
nicely done. I
Okay.
think that one thing that I think I learned, sometimes you think FAQ, so I kind of know something, but
Correct.
that permanence and impermanence was nice.
Thank you. Thank you so
So
much. That
we
is
don't
what research.
realize, right? Yeah.
Yeah, materialistic life is always impermanent,
Mm,
and the spiritual life is basically permanent. And through life, this wonderful book called The Jivatma Jagat Ke Niyam, or the life, sorry, the laws of the spiritual world, in laws of the spiritual world also, they say that the physical life is basically for maybe 80 to 100 nowadays. Earlier it was 150, like that. But still, that is impermanent, right? This physical life is impermanent. But the majority of the life, the souls in that book are saying that, you know, the spiritual life is basically more than 1,000 years. So that is our home. We have only come here for a little while. And we think that this planet Earth is our home where we are living as humans. But we are not humans. Basically, we are souls. We
yeah.
all are souls. We all are equal. And that is what we need to understand. So thank you for pointing this out, Mirzaji.
Yeah. I don't know if everybody's watching that walk of the monks who are going 108 days
I
when
am
they went
watching. I
from
am watching. They are
it's
in
very
Washington,
interesting.
D.C. now,
And
right?
yeah, I mean,
So
going through the whole thing and the dog, look at the pace. It's like spreading that message of
peace. Yes.
peace and thing. It's really nice. Yeah,
Yes, and I am watching, I'm following them. My heart goes to them. I don't know how they are doing it. But I feel that, if they go from here, or I don't know. See, I'm not in that state at this time to, continue that journey, or in that
yeah,
way we can go forward. But my heart is like, I want to see them. I want to be there with them, I want to, I don't know. It's like my want, you
yeah.
know.
It's very nice to, the dog too. It came all the way from India and Nepal. It was there before, and
Just
it's an
imagine
Indian
how
prairie
much
dog.
gold.
And then it went through surgery, and now
Wow.
she's fine. But no, I think all this meditation, everything, right? We sometimes we think, and I'm guilty of it too. We
Mhm.
can't control sometimes our emotions, but we think of larger peace. But one thing
Yeah.
that one of the monk was saying, the senior monk, you need to first control the things that you can control
Yes. And
before you
that
can
is,
think of world peace. But so everything adds up. That positive vibes that you're doing through this class, I think it's
thank you. Thank
beautiful.
you so
Thing.
much. See, every day we do something that is like in a disciplined way. You all are also giving whenever you are. No, that is not a series. That is a real thing that is happening in our USA, where these monks have come from India and now they are traveling. So North Carolina, they completed, I think, right? Carolinas, and then they
In
came
DC
to
now. They started in
Virginia.
Texas. I forget which city, but they started, I think, in Fort Worth or something, and they went all the way.
Something,
Now
yeah.
they are in Washington,
Yeah,
D.C.
now they are in Washington, D.C. with so much cold. I don't know. I did not see their feet, but that is still, I would say, that is so much cold, and everywhere, wherever they go, they are actually. I will share the some news on it. Um,
You can see it on
you,
Facebook and then
yeah,
YouTube. And if you just Google the walking monks, you can.
I will show you here. Maybe, let me just share that. That is a very wonderful thing that one should actually follow. Walking monks for peace. So they are in DC Masters, just letting you know. I will just show you the picture of them, images, if you want to. The 15-week long. Okay, let me show. And when I saw that, I felt, even I started feeling very, I had tears in my eyes, how they are doing. See, just imagine. Can you see that? Can you see? Can you all see, Masters? Let me know if you can see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That is how they are walking.
The
This is the
dog,
dog.
right?
Yes, yes. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
yeah. This is the
Oh
dog.
my God.
See, Buddhist monks walk from Texas too, and now they are in Washington D.C. So they were walking
Wow.
from Texas.
In
Okay.
this cold weather
Yeah.
today.
See their feet. Can you see the feet? There are
Yeah.
something wounded, and
Right. Still in a
people are
barefooted in a
walking
Washington
barefoot.
DC is so
Yeah,
miserable.
yeah, miserable. And then not only that, see,
Yeah. I have seen the Buddha series in the TV episode. That's what I thought. Maybe you are talking about some episodes.
yeah, no, see this one in the Facebook also. This is the picture. See.
Yeah.
And they
Wow.
go from people to people, like sorry, states to states, and then meeting so many people, and then
Hmm.
wishing them a good health, bringing healing to them, peace to them, you know.
Blessing
See?
them.
Yeah, in Houston, see the pot they are carrying, and then
Wow.
the food and I think juice is there. I think orange juice, I believe that is what orange juice is. The color also looks very similar. So that is the pictures, Masters. And live monks. See, live monks arrive in DC, and
Yeah.
this also. See, so much cold. That is
Thank you,
how.
Madhuji. Yeah, so cold. Still, their outfit is the same. No
Yeah,
warm clothes.
yeah. So just wanted to show you all. Anyway, thank you so much. Any other questions, anyone related to the Patriji's answers that we read today? Any questions that you felt that okay? Yes. They are not Jain monks, they are Buddhist monks. Yes, Raniji. Oh, unmute yourself. Sorry. Oh, I muted you again. Unmute yourself.
Hello, Madhuji. Can you hear
Hello.
me?
Yes, I can hear.
Yeah. So I have a question regarding where you read that you can start teaching, but for that you have to be a vegetarian first.
See,
Something related to that. And then you said that it's not right to kill animals and eat, but it is still okay if the animal is dead and you're eating.
yeah, and
So I
so,
just wanted to understand
I
that.
also don't understand this. See, I also don't have an understanding with related to this, because whenever I have heard Patri sir right in front of me talking to so many people saying that be a vegetarian, he will always say be a vegetarian.
Yeah. Yeah.
My question to anyone, even to Patri sir also, I would like to know uh, his inputs in this, that why he says, definitely I got the answer from this, that he
Yeah.
means that don't kill any animal, but somebody kills the animal, you can eat it. So then what's the point becoming a vegetarian? No, the point is we don't eat animals, but we have, when I also think about this is,
Mm.
1 second, Masters. 1 second, Masters.
Uh,
I'm so sorry. Masters, my daughter was sleeping. She fell out of bed. So, anyway, so the point is that when he says that, that you can eat the animals and, but you have to be a vegetarian, so don't kill the animal. Uh, I am not okay with that. It's like, I'm not saying that he said something wrong. No, he's a master and he has the whole right to say what he feels is correct. But many other masters, many other monks who were, saying, doing, or eating, I would say. So when I think about this, masters, there might have been many masters before us who might have taken this journey, who might have gone to Himalayas, and who might have gone to many other places. And for keeping themselves, like that, even when you talk about Tantra, when people who follow Tantra and they
Mm-hmm.
do so much Tantric Kriyas, in that also, in one of the stories where Lord Shiva has been given the meat by you know, uh, a meat cutter or something, because he don't know what prasad is, right? He just gives that same thing to Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva eats it nicely. That offering is there because Shiva is also into that tantra, right? And even Shakti also. So that's another part. But also, when I think about Antarctica or any other place, people living that in that part of the world where the food is so scarce, the food is not available. Okay, mark my words, masters. Whatever I'm saying is right. The even definitely there are a lot of export happening, but the thing that they get from ocean is the fish, okay, or the sea food. Whatever seafood, whatever fish they get, they ask the ocean, they pray for it, they kill it, and then they eat it, right? So I don't have any understanding related to that, but many other masters, they say to purify, like to have a pure mind, to release yourself from that violence that you do to animals. If the animal is already killed, if the animal is dead and you eat it, that is okay. But in our Indian understanding, the way we live our lives, or the Hindus, anything that is dead, and we actually burn it into ashes, right? And then what do we do? Anything that is dead, we don't keep it in our fridge. That is what understanding we also have got. If a person dies, if a person vacates his body or her body, what does one family do at that time? They, uh, you know, they clean their house, they clean everything of that person and the things that he had, and they burn all those things that the person had. Okay. So we don't keep anything of that person in the home, in the fridge, anything. So why are we eating dead animals? Why are we keeping those animals in our fridge? Why are we becoming non-vegetarian? Why are we non-vegetarian? That is what my understanding is. But then contradictory statements are, there had been instances where Lord Shiva is also being offered meat, where people who don't get food, they have to eat that, the the fat, So many things. I don't have any answer for this, but I do have this answer that when you are a vegetarian, that vegetarian food is, it takes time to digest, but it digests, at least you have like the 12-24 hours or so, you are able to digest it, even 8 hours, right? But for the food that you are taking as the non-vegetarian food, meat or any other stuff, right? So it takes at least 72 hours to get out of the system, meaning that for food that you ate, the non-vegetarian food, it does not digest. It remains there in your intestine for 72 hours. And in that 72 hours, even after 24 or, you know, after 24 or 30, 32 hours, 36 hours, that food becomes rotten, it smells, and we start, releasing gases from our body. Now, what happens is that food that you had eaten, and if you cannot release it through your, rectal anal region, what happens is it again rots inside you. And well, it was vegetarian food, but if that is your non-vegetarian food that you have eaten, your intestine is meters long. In animals, that this intestine is very small. For dogs or any other carnivorous animal, and their intestine releases that very easily out, even the undigested food also. But for men, women, I mean for human being, we actually try to digest it. Our system tries to digest it. But if it does not, what happens? It remains there till 72 hours in the intestine, the small and the large intestine. And after that, it is pushed out. But what happens in those hours? The food gets rotten. It will actually turn into the fungal problem. And then your intestine also goes into this problem of the fungal issue. Not only fungal, but it rots. Your intestine also rots. Then you go into this cancerous situation. That is why we say that it should be a vegetarian diet, which will make you healthy, and even your mind works nicely.
Okay.
So that is all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Raniji, for your question, because that also, I am also not okay with uh, non-vegetarian food. Earlier, I used to eat eggs when I was small, when I had that affinity towards it, when in my, because of the health my mother used to give me. But later on, as I was, nearing this class 12th, at that time, I stopped eating. I did not find any affinity towards it, and I would feel like puking. So automatically, I was taken away. Anyhow, Rajni ji, yeah, tell me.
Uh, Actually, since last 20 years, we had been 25 years, rather, I should
Mm-hmm.
say, totally vegetarian, me and my kids.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, my husband had heart surgery, bypass. Doctor had told him you have to eat the eggs. Now he has started eating the eggs daily. It hurts me to cook, but what can I do? I don't know. I
I
can't
don't know.
say anything.
See, there are substitutes that can help you, but I am not going to interfere with what the doctor has said. But I would always say that, there are things that one can do. Earlier, see, whether it is egg or the seven seas oil. In India, we get the seven seas oil, if you know, the small capsules. That
Yes, yes.
also can help you. But then it is made out of fish oil, okay?
Fish oil, one and the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah, which is one and the same thing. So that's why I'm not recommending that, but I know about, because I used to take it earlier. When I was small, my father would bring those seven seas oil capsule, and I didn't know. I said like it's a medicine that it keeps you healthy, happy, and all those things. But then
Yes.
I never knew. But later on, as I am like I when I became an adult, when I became a mother, when I started gaining fat, and I understood that my body needs that seven seas oil. So I remembered that my father would give me that, and at that time when I was taking it, I was very healthy, very, very healthy. But the point was, now will I take it? Maybe those animals were killed. Maybe the fish oil was taken out in a certain way. So the point is, I'm not going to take it. But now, what I started doing is, I started working on myself, exercising, walking, eating healthy, sleeping timely, and even timely sleep can also be, it can help. With the heart health, definitely omega 3s, you need to take some nuts, almonds, walnuts, and many other things that can help your heart. And also, now the spiritual way of living is, when one can do that, how about um, telling your husband, if he holds some grudges against someone, and releasing those grudges related to family, colleagues, or anyone else, you know, maybe he does not show that, but then the point is, he might have done that, not done that, I mean to say, he might have not forgiven someone. That is why he had this heart problem. So ask him if he wants to forgive someone,
It
or
is hereditary. Actually, this problem is
no,
hereditary.
I
I
understand.
was also told to have. I started taking flaxseed oil capsules.
Flaxseed, yeah, flax seeds also.
Yes, it
But
is a
then,
good substitute of fish oil.
yes,
I mean,
yes,
that I have used. That's
yeah,
why I'm saying.
but try. Many people see, we think that this is a hereditary. There are many other stuff that happens to people, but the point is we have never thought the spiritual way to live our life, so we don't even know. It is not hereditary. Everyone who comes here, they actually come with certain traumas, certain same kind of situation. Now when you say hereditary, okay, there are certain curses in everyone's lineage. In your lineage, your husband's lineage, they might have been always given some kind of heart problem, heart issue, and you think, okay, I am going through this, oh, I also have this because it's a hereditary. But no, your family was cursed with a particular problem. Okay, maybe your heart does not work, or maybe you won't feel that goodness of heart, or someone will not give you that peace of mind, and maybe you might feel that pain in your heart. Maybe you might not find love, something like that. And so your family, your husband basically, and his family are getting this heart problem. But once a person comes and he enters spirituality, once he enters meditation and he starts working on himself, he starts understanding what are the past incarnations and what did I do in my past, and then releasing all those things, whatever comes to your heart and mind, and forgiving and asking for forgiveness. Both the things has to happen. Yes, you can reverse that. That's what I am feeling. Meaning, even my mother has uh, you know a situation like that. But then the point is, masters, I'm saying, it is certain times it is very difficult to make your own family people understand that what you can do. But certain things are unreversible because you already had gone into bypass surgery or angioplasty, right?
Otherwise, he is very religious person, not spiritual. I'll say he's very religious. Since last 25 years, we had been vegetarian. Earlier, we used to be non-vegetarian. Suddenly, he had to take.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Start
Hmm.
talking to him. And religious is different than
Yes.
being spiritual, but the spiritual way
Yes.
to heal oneself. So I'll tell you, I had migraine issues, I had cholesterol issues, I had hypothyroid, I had this asthma. Now I'm not taking any medicine. I healed myself
Same.
because of,
I have also healed my migraine problem.
see,
I'm a living, and so I have connected at least 100 people to meditation
yes.
by sharing my experience.
See, very same like me. The point is, now I am migraine free. The point is, I'm not saying I'm migraine free, but certain times certain things happen because your body, maybe your mindset is like that, that certain things you don't like. And so you get that migraine issue. Anyhow, the point is, spiritual way of living,
But I
they
am totally
actually,
migraine free since last 20 years.
very nice, very nice. I
And
have
it
been,
was 15-year-old migraine, the severe I had. And with Patri sir and Shastri sir, I got connected and I have healed my
I
this
had
thing.
28 years living with migraine. I had been living with
Oh
migraine
my
for past
God.
28 years. And then when I came into meditation, so it's been like now 5 years that I don't have any, um, I don't take any medicine and I am migraine free. That's what I feel, that I vowed that day that if this makes the migraine go away, I'm gonna do eat like morning, evening, every day, whatever it takes me, you know. That,
That's true.
yeah.
That's
Thank
true.
you. Thank you, Rajni ji.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Thank you, Madhuji.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for your guidance.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yes, Rani ji, and we will go into meditation after this, masters, because we need to. The time is up. Yes, Rani ji, your hand
I
is raised.
just wanted to quickly share because
Yeah.
she asked that question, and I coincidentally I was listening to this lecture
Yeah.
today
Yeah.
where somebody mentioned about the same thing which she shared, that it's called ancestral, which you addressed it very correctly, ancestral karma. It's a pattern which is unresolved, but it has to do something with your emotional energy blockage.
Yes.
And you have to get it clear. So when you get it, and when, like, she has the awareness now, so she's the healer of the family. I'm just telling you that what I heard, that
Yes.
she'll be considered, or her husband will be considered as the healer of the family,
Yes.
and it's a call for healing.
Yes.
So the family sickness may be a signal
Yeah.
for you to break the cycle, and you address it by, getting spiritual mentally, and cutting the cord. You remember, you always
Yes.
say that, Madhuji. So I heard that also, that cutting the cord of that emotional blockage and asking for forgiveness, so it can go away from him and also the ancestor.
Yes. The lineage also will be curse free from that problem,
Yes,
because you will bring
yes.
your husband is going to bring healing to the whole family. You are the curse
Wow.
breaker. That is what is very, very important to know, because there were patterns in your family lineage that you also were going through the same patterns. Now, when you actually went through this pattern, you came into meditation, but not your husband, but he knows that yes, you are in meditation. So maybe this is the way that maybe this time he's hearing or you are hearing, and maybe you might take this chance to ask for forgiveness. And also maybe, जैसे हम हिंदी में बोलते हैं, when we actually speak in Hindi and say, आपने किसी का दिल दुखाया होगा और उसका दिल इतना टूटा होगा कि उसने कर्ज दे दिया होगा आपके परिवार को,
पूरे
कि
फैमिली को
पूरे
होगा,
फैमिली को,
हाँ.
तुम्हारा पूरा वंश नाश हो जाए,
Exactly,
कि
exactly. That's what
तुम्हारा
I heard
सबका
also.
सबका दिल
हाँ.
टूटे. तो ये इसलिए हो रहा है. But once you actually get this understanding that okay, maybe somebody cursed you and then they cursed that person in the family, that your whole lineage may get heartbroken, or so that was the case, and that is why everyone is getting this issue. So now when you work on this issue, when you work on the karma cleansing, when you work on healing that karma and asking for forgiveness for the family and for all those people who ever did wrong to that any person, you say that, dear Lord Shiva, I ask for that forgiveness. If by me or my ancestors, if something went wrong, or someone did something wrong to anybody, or they put that pain in their heart, we ask for that forgiveness. My family asks for that forgiveness. Or if we
There's any
haven't forgiven,
stored trauma, if there's
no,
any stored ancestral
yeah, but
trauma,
if we haven't
that can be
forgiven
released. Yeah.
someone, let us, I forgive at this time, and that so trauma also, so releasing that karma, that ancestral pattern, or so bringing healing into our family, bringing healing into my own self. That way you can ask and sit into meditation and then do this karma cleansing, forgiveness, asking and giving,
For how many days should I do?
till the time that does not go away from your family.
Then I will drift away from my routine meditation.
No, you don't need to. Every day, whenever you start meditating, sit with this intention that I am
Okay.
forgiving my family's,
Okay.
not forgiving, I'm asking for forgiveness. And if somebody
Yes.
has done something which had given this problem, I forgive them, because you're actually holding, your family is holding on to that pattern, that energy,
Oh,
and that is not being released. That energy block is there in your heart. So that heart needs to be activated, expanded, and when that expansion happens, what is happening? The heart opening, meaning the heart chakra opening happens, which actually brings lot of healing. It lets lot of love flow, compassion flow, empathy.
on behalf of my family, I can do.
You can, and even your husband, tell him also to do it, okay? For at least for, it is his family. मुझे ये चीज अच्छी नहीं
Okay.
लगती कि पति बोलता है अपनी पत्नी से कि मेरी मम्मी की तबीयत खराब है तो तुम देख लेना, पत्नी बोलती है हाँ हाँ मैं देख लूंगी, लेकिन जब पत्नी की मम्मी की तबीयत खराब होती है तो पति बोलता है जाओ तुम उसके घर, अपने घर चले जाओ, जाके देख कर आ जाओ। तब वो ये नहीं सोचता कि उसकी पत्नी की माँ की तबीयत खराब है। लेकिन आप आज अपने पति के लिए, टुडे यू वांट टू वर्क ऑन योर हस्बैंड्स कर्मा क्लेंजिंग, टेल हिम ऑल्सो टू डू इट, ओके? आई होप ही लिसन्स टू दिस.
Yes.
But
Okay.
Otherwise, he's religious, but he's in puja part and all. Daily, I mean.
ये भी पूजा पाठ ही है. This is also puja पाठ only. Okay. This is much more than that.
I will sit with him at night. I will say, ki, come and sit with me for 5-10 minutes,
Yes.
and then you go to sleep.
Yeah. At least meditating. At least meditating part. He should start doing it with us.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Rani ji.
Thank you,
Thank you so
ma'am.
much. Thank you,
Thank you.
Rajni ji.
Thank you so much for guidance. Thank you. Love
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Love you too as well, Rajni ji and everyone. So, masters, let's
You are
go
an
into
angel. I
meditation.
tell you, you are an angel.
We all are angels, masters for each other. Like Rani ji, how she came and she told us, that this
Yes.
is what he
Yes.
heard. So we all
It,
are
it,
angels
it
for each
was
other.
also, it cleared the point.
Yes. So wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you. It was wonderful
Thank you.
today.
Thank you so much, Raniji.
yeah. So masters, let's go into meditation and be it Sheelam ji, Nirja ji, Rani ji, or anyone else who would like to go ahead and start with me taking classes every day, at least one class every week. Choose your day and give meditation. I would love that because we actually need each other and you don't know how people will get connected to you. There are people who really want that meditation. Maybe as soon as you start giving meditation, you will actually open another portal of those people who will be healed through you. How
I
much
can
you are
start,
stopping.
Madhuji.
Huh?
I can be there. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just let me know which day, and just take your day, pick your day. So be it Nirja ji, Sheelam ji, please start practicing the meditation that you want to do it. I want you all to do it. If even Sonal ji also, Sonal ji, Nirja ji, Rani ji, Sheelam ji, and if Rajni ji also wants, so I have never heard her that much, but yeah, Pushpa ji, anyone who wishes to teach, I want you all to be here with me and pick our day. See if we have eight people, even maybe, in a month, maybe you might have two classes. That's all. That is also will, help you. Why I'm saying this is as soon as you start giving meditation, one day meditation, your meditation, maybe there will be people who will get connected to you and your energy. Maybe your soul knows their soul, and that is how they will get connected. That, soul bonding will happen, and also soul help will also take place. And through you, a family will be healed. So, why are you stopping yourself and not letting this energy come out? We need to, okay? So I'll talk to you, people who want to give meditation masters, let me know, connect with me. You send me a message that, because people who are here in this group at this time in the meditation, in this Zoom session, I'm talking to them, okay? People who I don't know, I'm not going to give them straight away to just go ahead and do meditation. No. People who I'm talking about at this time, even, you know definitely we want people who can speak in English in this session. So I want you all to take this forward, masters. Think about it. I'm not pressurizing you. There will be people who can come and help us. But why I'm saying, when I started my giving meditation classes, I started connecting so many people. Till now I do, but then maybe that's your soul journey when you start connecting with so many people, and you will also start uh not with the ego, as I say, but through you many people will get healed. They will be asking question, you have to help them out. That will be your service. Like how we say deendari and dunyadari kar chuke ho tum log, now do the deendari. Okay, this is the nicest way to do your time, your services, that you can give it to the uh, people around you. So thank you so much. Let's go into meditation. Sit with cross-legged masters. Sit cross-legged like this if you are sitting on the floor. But if you are sitting on a chair, crisscross your, meaning just cross your ankles like this, masters. Clasp your hands and fingers, close your eyes, and now be with your breath. Let us also put the pyramids from the astral realm. Let us call on to the astral pyramid, or let us have the pyramids that we have as pyramid caps, eye pyramid or knee pyramid or waist pyramid at this time to gain more energy, and also let us meditate and calm our mind. Let us discipline our mind with these pyramids. So we call on to the pyramids from the astral realm. We call and invoke the energies of the golden pyramid and the healing pyramid. So take a deep in breath, masters, slow and steady. As you are focusing on your breath, as you inhale inwards, bring your focus on your third eye. Take deep in breath, one single deep in breath as you go inwards. Take as much time as you want, at least 10 seconds of in breath. As you inhale, feel it in your crown as you breathe in, feel it in your brain, feel it inside your brain, on the top part of your brain, on the forehead, in your eye, in the central part of your forehead, masters. Breathe in and slowly breathe out. So take your time to breathe out and take the same 10 seconds as you breathe out. Relax yourself, release, and let go. Now again, masters. Feel your crown activating as you breathe in. Feel the activation in your crown. You might feel a slight movement as you breathe in your crown. If your system is really clean, if your parasympathetic nerves are totally clean, you might feel activation straight away. The opening of your crown chakra straight away. The initiation straight away. So take your time as you breathe in, masters, and slowly, after taking a pause, just breathe out, release, relax, and let go. Take again, inhale again into your brainstem, the backside of your head, above your neck. That is your brainstem, the area where your brain is connected with the brainstem part. Now, as you breathe in, imagine your neck, your throat, your spine, upper back, middle back, and lower back. Feel that, masters, with each and every inhalation. Keep all your focus at one focal point where the two eyebrows meet, masters, or onto the place where you start your hairline above your forehead. So keep all your focus at one focal point, masters. Take your time as you inhale. Keep your vision steady at one focal point. The closed vision, masters. Your eyes are closed, and when you close your eyes, with your closed eyes vision, you focus on your third eye between the two eyebrows or onto above your forehead where your hairline starts. Feel these energies of cosmic energies coming inside from the cosmos, entering your nostril, your brain, your body, and feeling this rejuvenation, the recharging happening. Every breath makes a way for you. It helps you level up It helps you increase your consciousness, your vibration, your energy. It purifies your energy. Every breath that comes in, it brings in a fresh life force energy within you. This life force helps you unstuck any old stale energy. And as you breathe out, you release this stale energy out through your breath. You release, relax, and let go. Now again, as you breathe in, you breathe in slowly, masters, into your spine, upper, middle, and lower back, into your rib cage, heart and lungs, diaphragm going down, into your abdomen, the three parts of your abdomen, masters. So as you are breathing in, feel the expansion happening in the front side of your body, in your abdomen and your rib cage. Feel it. Inhale and exhale, masters. Take your time with every in-breath, masters. Let go of anything that bothers you at this time. Remember, you are sitting with yourself. This is your me time. And you have only this time for yourself to elevate, to increase your energy, to heal yourself. Rest, work that you have related to your home chores, your children, family, everything will happen definitely by you. But when the time is right, you will definitely do it. At this time, important is to work on your energy. When you have a full amount of energy, you remain happy, you do work easily, happily, and you don't feel bothered by anyone. You forgive easily because your energy speaks for you. With a peaceful mind, with a peaceful heart, you can do wonders, as they say. And that is very true. So take care of yourself first before you take care of others. Love yourself first before you love others. When your soul, your body is satisfied with your energy, with the cosmic energy, you will definitely be able to provide that love and care, the little TLC that you give it to others, give it to yourself, and then you will take care of everyone around you easily, happily, without judging anyone. But if you are just giving and giving and giving, one day you will become judgmental and you will demand that I have given so much to everyone. What about me? Let's work things out for ourselves in balance. Do things in balance, not overdo it, not underdo it, but do everything in balance. Give and take should also be in balance. That love, care, also in balance. Before you love others, give love to yourself. Before you take care of others, give care to yourself. Take rest when needed. Work on your energy when needed. So take your time, masters. Inhale deeply. As you inhale, rejuvenate rest of the body from down below. The waist region, your hips, thighs, knees, calf muscles, ankles, heels, soles of your feet and toes. Inhale deeply and feel the lower half part of the body being rejuvenated. Take your time, masters. As you breathe in, masters, let us go deeper and more deep. The deeper the inner work, the deeper the meditative state, we all will feel peaceful and calm. Our body, our life demands peace because we are all rushing every day, morning, evening, day and night. Our lifestyle, our work holds too much time and so much energy. And to give all of ourselves to this lifestyle demands so much. We are all rushing. But as we go deeper and more deeper into ourselves, by inhaling deeply, exhaling softly, we release this monotonous way of living. We come into the stability of our own energy. We gain so much energy, so much bliss and peace that our mind starts feeling peace, bliss, happiness, joy. Because for our mind to have this time, also very miraculous and magical. But when we can carve a small amount of time for ourselves, even that can help us, heal us, and make us happy and make us peaceful. So take a deep inhalation and feel the bliss. And as you release this breath out, feel a heavy load of weight going away from you. Your body becomes light and light. And you feel this bliss energies. Just imagine if our family, be it our children, our husband, wife, in-laws, parents, siblings, are not what they are. Just imagine they are your friends, just like each one of us who is present here. Are we going to push them to do things that a family does? No, we are not. So let everyone live their life. Let them decide. Let your decisions not matter, but their. Out of responsibility, we have done so much already. But for simple things, let us not push them. The hard part, the relationship part, the work part, responsibility part has to come with everyone's decision. Living together comes with everyone's decision. But certain decisions should not be made or pushed onto others. So let there be peace everywhere. Love within you, around you. Take your time and feel the freedom of yourself, your body, your mind, and let go what you are still resisting, not forgiving. Let it go and just empty your mind. So take care and breathe in deeply, masters, because this is your time. So take advantage of this time and just be in meditation, peaceful, relaxing, stress-free. Now let us all very slowly come back into our body consciousness. Take your time and start feeling your senses from head to toe or toe to head. Slowly feeling your body, feeling the blissful energies, the peace that you felt at this time, the energies, the awareness, your consciousness, what it tells you, speaks to you. Feel it and remember it. Remember the heightened energy that you have at this time. Take a deep in breath and come back into this physical world, into the physical consciousness or the body consciousness. Take a deep in breath and now let us give our gratitude to the astral realm pyramids, the golden pyramid, and to also our meditators who are present along with us, the masters who are guiding us, the light world helping us, the energy world providing the energy and protection. So take a deep in breath and slowly straighten up your spine, your neck, and head, masters. Very slowly, let us all come back and unclasp our hands and fingers, masters. Whenever you feel ready and comfortable, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly now, you can open your eyes beneath your palms, masters. Whenever you are ready, you can let go of your hands, come out with a beautiful smile, and you can hug yourself, masters. Give a tap on your back or a pat on your back. And take a long, deep breath and feel it. And give thanks to your body, masters. Thank you so much, everyone. Anyone has, if any questions or anything, we can take it tomorrow, masters. It's a little late today. So I'll just end the session at this time. But yeah, any experience sharing that you want to do, let us do it tomorrow, okay? And then you can share it. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful night, restful night. Stay happy, healthy, and vibrant. May we all be meditating regularly with our individual energies and consciousness, as well as with the group energy and consciousness. Let us meditate every day, teach meditation to everyone, awaken everyone, do our much needed inner work every day. Thank you so much, masters. Good night and have a good day. Stay blessed and stay happy. Get well soon, Asha ji. Thank you so much. Gratitude to you and gratitude to everyone. We'll see you tomorrow, masters. Okay? Take care.